Here's what nobody tells you before you move to Manhattan Beach. It's not a flat beach town with some hills. It's a hill town with a beach at the very bottom. And that distinction, well, it matters enormously for your joints. So let's say you found your spot. You landed on the gorgeous panoramic view lots in the hill section. Now it's Tuesday morning. You need groceries. Vaughn's is your store. So you head down the hill to Valley Drive. Going there, fine. You're fresh. You got your tote bag, got a podcast. You get your groceries, milk, produce, couple of bags, maybe a bottle of wine. It's Tuesday. No judgment here. You head back out to the parking lot and up the hill towards home. Here's where the go and get some half and half run becomes a stress test. That same moderate incline you barely notice heading down, well, now you're walking into it right now with bags. The street starts to climb. It's not brutal. It's not Kilimanjaro, but it's there. And suddenly future you shows up quietly like a GOM, a grumpy old man.
Exactly how many times are we going to do this every week?
Now look, this isn't a deal breaker. This is Manhattan Beach. Vaughn's is at the end of the flat zone. But here's what I need you to understand. The flat zone has a border, and on the other side of that border, the terrain does not care about your timeline. Doesn't care that you're 45 now and planning to be here at 75. Doesn't care about your knees. The half and half run tells you exactly what your daily life looks like. Not on vacation, not on a beautiful beach day, on Tuesday with bags and a bottle of wine. All right, let's talk about what the listing descriptions are selling you on, because it's real. The sexy flat walk streets. It's Valley and Highland, 4th where I'm at now, to 11th Street. They're gorgeous. They're generally flattish. If you land here, you can walk to the beach, you can walk to dinner, you can have a yard, you can age in place. This is the prize. Manhattan Beach Boulevard and Valley, northwest corner of the flat zone. Right here in front of Vaughn's. You look northeast, that's the tree section. North side of Manhattan Beach Boulevard. If you look on the south side of Manhattan Beach Boulevard, that's the hill section. And you know what? The tree section and the hill section, they have something to say to you. I'm north of MB Boulevard, just east of the sound section, currently in the tree section. Beautiful neighborhoods, bigger lots, mature trees, yards, same great school district. And this is Ardmore at 14th. If you live in the trees and you're close to downtown, you live on a hill. This is what this part of the tree section feels like on foot. It's not the hill section, we'll get there, but near downtown, it's not flat. This is the shot I want burned into your brain. I'm standing at Ardmore and 9th Street. I look west, that's Valley Drive and Sand section, and it's perfectly flat. You look east, it's the same block, just across the street from the Greenbelt, and the hill section, this is it. And it gets steeper, way steeper further up. This is what I mean when I say every flat pocket is surrounded on multiple sides by hills. You don't have to go too far to find the snow. It finds you. By the way, the hill section right here runs south of Manhattan Beach Boulevard between Ardmore, right here. So pulls up at the top, all the way down to Hermosa Beach border. Downtown Manhattan Beach feels flat, and mostly it is. It's flat-ish. If you're standing here, there's the Strand. There's the beach. There's the whole gorgeous postcard thing. This is the energy that makes people fall in love with this place. On a Saturday afternoon. Why is it always Saturday? Why on a Thursday? But anyway, 1 block east of the Strand, and you pay attention to what the ground is doing. It's going up. Manhattan Beach was built on a huge sand dune, and the Strand sits at the bottom of it. So from the Strand, it's uphill for a block to Manhattan Avenue, which is a flat street, by the way, going north-south. And up another block to Highland, there's another hill in between, but Highland is flat, mostly. So there's one more variable worth knowing about, the north end, roughly Highland Avenue, 33rd Street to 45th Street, El Porto. This pocket, and it is a pocket, reads differently than the rest of the city. Not the flat walk street zone, but the gradient here is more forgiving and flattish above Alma, where I am now, and then super steep going down to the ocean. It's the quiet exception that most people will not explain to you. It's worth a look if the walk streets feel too crowded or too expensive. It's not a miracle, but it's a variable. And in this city, variables are worth knowing about. If you're thinking about making a move or to downsize or to move around or move to the South Bay, and you want somebody who actually walk the terrain with you, not just hand you a house flyer, text me. So here's what years of being in this city teaches you.
Do not be distracted by the celebrity.
The owners and the buyers who win here really win. They did their PPF. I made that up. Their pre-planning fun. They walked the half and half run to Vaughn's. They stood at the borders and the transitions. They asked the questions it felt awkward to ask. Will I be able to walk to the store in, 25 years? The owners who might be asking themselves, do we need to scale down? They bought the views, they bought the vibe, they bought the Zillow walkability score, and somewhere along the way, they got Zillowed on the terrain. Manhattan Beach is one of the most extraordinary places to live in Southern California, probably in the world. I love it here. It's a hill town, the beach at the bottom, and a few flat pockets in the middle, and a lot of very expensive slopes in between. If you're moving, know which zone you want to be buying in before you buy it. If you like this, you're probably going to want to watch this next.